Hey, tubers, I want to share some lessons I personally learned from the most watched cable TV show in America, The Walking Dead, and share some honorary mention of the tools I choose for the walker. Okay, thank you for your comment for my last episode about my personal choice of tools for the Walking Dead. And I want to mention some, I want to talk about some honorary mention that didn't make to my list. It does make a lot of sense. First one is, of course, the HK Elite 45. Yes, USB Elite 45. Look at that 6-inch barrel. Huh? That's going to give you some confidence, right? To hit that area that is needed. Just such a reliable, powerful, versatile, beautiful pistol. All right, absolutely, absolutely gorgeous. But it's not only for the look, you know, for the accuracy and reliability as well. Capacity-wise, 45 ACP is taking a lot of space and weight. But it's going to be very powerful. And HK USB Elite, you can take it to hell and back. So the Walking Dead situation is perfectly suited for it. And as much power as this 45 ACP pistol has, it's light. It's light, and the recoil is very manageable. I include some shooting footage at the end. Differently, it's much easier to shoot this one than say 1911. And boy, the accuracy is amazing. And it's easy to shoot accurate, okay? It doesn't require a lot of effort to put this into the intended target. Look at this one big ragged hole. All right? Got some flyers out there, but look at that ragged hole. It's as if the bullet coming out of the USP Elite 45 it's larger. Seriously, I got that feeling. It's amazing. By reference, that's the target of my first choice. Same 10 shot, all right? Look at the damage it caused, right? It's a Glock 19X, still one ragged hole. Some flyers out there, but you can see the damage, right? So that's the USP Elite 45. Just give me a lot of confidence, all right? This one's give me a lot of confidence. That's all it is that you want to be very confident about the tools you choose, right? That's all it is. It could be a 22 long rifle. It could be, 40 Smith Wesson. It could be your favorite 9mm or 1911. But if you have a very high confidence that you can operate it at the distress or at the not perfect capacity of yourself, then that's the one you want to choose. Okay, let's talk about the lessons. The first lesson, all right, I learned from The Walking Dead. There's no Monday quarterback, all right? You cannot do the fortune telling, right? So, what I'm trying to say is you make the decision the best you could. The result may not pan out, but you have to move on. Don't second guess yourself. Life is about the process. Don't judge yourself, don't judge your decision by the result. Focus on the process. And we learn from our process. But we don't want to be overshadowed by it. It's a fine balance. But if you keep second guessing yourself, eventually you lose confidence in yourself and you cannot get anything accomplished. All right? Again, no fortune telling, all right? You cannot look back to the event, oh, I should have done that, I should have done that. You know, there was a wrong decision I made, whatever. Yes, we all make mistakes, you know. But remember, only one person is perfect. That is Jesus Christ. Anyone else, we all make mistakes. It's about how can we deal with the mistake? How can we learn from it? And how can we bounce back from it? Right? That lead to my second lesson is the forgiveness. All right? I know this is a very sensitive topic, but you have to forgive, right? And you know, I don't know about you, but man, the most satisfying, you know, when I saw Negan, you know, smash the head of Glenn and Abraham, I was very mad. I was very, very mad. All right? But man, isn't when I saw Negan present Carol, you know, the ultimate trophy of the Alpha, again, that is one of the most satisfying moments in the whole show series, right? And I know different people have different feelings about Negan, but man, you know, you have to forgive, all right? Don't let the hate consume you, right? I mean, the guy asked Jesus Christ, how many times you have to forgive? 7 times, is it enough? He said, no, 70 times 7 times. And the third lesson, you have to delegate. You have to train your people and delegate. So, you know, you are not a one-man show, all right? No organization can survive in one-man show. And an important part of the leadership is your succession plan, right? Who is going to run the show when you are not around anymore or when you are away? So you have to delegate. And before you do that, you have to train people, right? So train them, delegate them, you know, and give them feedback. Solicit feedback from them too. So the whole process of running an organization is really, you know, two-way street and can withstand more front of assault and manage the crisis better, if that makes sense. And sometimes people say, oh, you know, leadership is dictatorship, you know, we don't need to solicit any feedback. I disagree. you know, because a great leader, they respect the people who work in all the different areas, seeing what he or she cannot see, hear, she or he cannot hear, you know. So it's very important. Listen, give feedback, train, and then delegate. Okay, let's get back to the tools. How about this? Cold Steel Voyager, all right? Look at the reach it has. Look at that. Give you the extra reach. And this one is compared to Raja, this is more pointy. So Raja is more like a, cut. This is more like a slash, all right? And slice. So this would be a very good one to have. I love it. I think Cold Steel as a brand is like the ultimate tool you can have for The Walking Dead. And of course, it's at that time of the days, you don't really need foldable, right? You don't need conceal or foldable. You can do open carry on a big, old, trusty Bowie knife, right? That's good enough, you know. But these foldables, these are handy. These are handy, all right? These are powerful, handy, and convenient to carry. Love it. Cold steel knives are very sharp though. Don't mess around, okay? Don't mess around. When I close, I don't want to do that. I don't even want to do that. Maybe do this, Keep your finger away from the direction of the knife. That's what I'm trying to say. All right, get back to the lessons. The next one is really be true to yourself. No matter what happened to you, you have to stay true to yourself. Find out who you are. Don't be changed by what has happened, done, or said to you. Now, it has something to do with forgiveness as well, but you have to be true to yourself. Find out who you are and stick to your foundation and principles. And I hope those are good, right? Those are good foundation, good principles where when you are knocked out of the center in life, you can always have something to fall back to. Okay? It's very important because when I watch the shows, lots of characters, they lost themselves, to the event. But those who stick to the principles of who they are, those are the characters we love the most, don't we? Right? One of the favorite person I love is Daryl, right? The motorcycle, the crossbow guy, Daryl. Look at him. He isn't in love with anyone. He cares everyone, but he isn't in love with anyone. Yet he is needed by everyone. Now listen again. Daryl isn't in love with anyone. He loves everyone though. but he just wasn't in love with them, but yet he is needed by everyone, right? So I think that's a great model for men. It's not like, okay, let's not fall in love with anyone, but we have to be prepared, and that's the next lesson: is be prepared mentally and physically. Okay, we have to be prepared that everyone in our life is only temporary. Our parents, our loved ones, wife, girlfriend, kids, it's either we leave them or they leave us someday, one way or the other, voluntarily or involuntarily. But we have to be prepared. And physically too, right? I mean, it goes without saying that if you are not fit, then you cannot even carry all this around, right? So that's these are the important lessons. Okay, last one is the rifle choice. This is A17 from Savage. It's a plastic rifle, semi-auto, but this is the most rimfire rifle I had or I ever shot, right? Now, this is the target, right? Look at that. Look at this 5 shot, right? After I'm done with that, I just pick it up and go home because there's no need to waste bullet, right? What more can you prove than that? And that too. By the way, in comparison, this is the CZ457 Varmint. This is 22 Magnum. Very good result too, very good group, but this one is not going to shoot as fast as A17, all right? Yes, bow action more reliable, but to deal with The Walking Dead, I would prefer the speed as well. I include a little bit footage at the end. One of the range safety officer also remind me of a great shooting lesson to increase stability and accuracy. I didn't cut it. I thought it's great to share it with you guys. So please watch it if you want to learn that tip. Okay, that's my thought on the lessons learned from The Walking Dead and the honorary mention of the tools of the choice for the walker. I hope you have the chance to watch the show. Netflix is running it right now. It's great. I love it. And I hope you are enjoying the summer. Go out and practice and be safe. I'll see you in the next episode. So long. Love you. Bye-bye.
help you out a minute?
Yeah.
Okay, so take this hand, bring this hand underneath here. Okay? Because when you put here, you're putting pressure down on the gun, right? So when you're here, all you can do is go, it holds it against it, okay? And let it ride on this. So try
Because
that.
I already have it.
That's what it has it for. Try that. Okay, so bring it high up onto the, there you go. Good, there you go. That looks a lot better. Now just let it ride.